Well, hello everyone, welcome to the allotment tour at the end of November, the very last day. Just did it again, squeezing this tour in. And we kick off with the usual rhubarb bed. And we've got some wallflowers at the front and some green manure behind. And we've got some 3 canes over there that mark 3 new rhubarb that we actually know the names of, unlike the stuff that we inherited. And we're coming round to the new strawberry patch. It's got the more established ones there are the runners from the strawberries we had this year, and we've got some new ones in, the ever-bearing ones that we've got there, so hopefully give us a longer season. And this new 8x4 bed's got some field beans in for green manure. And in the distance there we have the new fruit bushes. So 2 black currants and 2 gooseberries. And unlike the ones we inherited, these are mildew resistant. Apologies for my long shadows in this video, because these are going to be this time of year. It's rather unavoidable. This is the best day we've had in about 4 days. So here we are with the carrot bath coming towards the end of its goodness, although there's plenty of carrots still in there. And the parsnip bath listing to the side is looks like it's about to sink, like the Titanic. And I'm just going to see if I can pull a carrot. Actually, there's a bit of a whopper down there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's a bit of a weird one. Sweet candle. Or at least several of them. That's split as well. I'm sure that looks like somebody. Okay, so we've got some green manure and some spinach, some more wallflowers that are waiting for a home, and more spinach, and I think we've got some field beans in there as well. More green manure and mustard, which is still croppable, and yet more green manure. So we're going for a living root in the soil for as long as we can. So we got some lupins in here with field beans and some, I think it's ryegrass. Likewise there. I'm not sure this has changed much since the last video. The corral is pretty much as it was, all done. Shed still looking like it's been bombed several times. I think next year I might do a sort of pimp my shed or something, because it does really need some help. Right, one of the big changes from the last video is that I've been working on terracing the bank. It's not completely finished. There's a sleeper just at the end there that needs to be set. But I've been levelling a bit at the back, and the intention is to put a pond in there. And this bit at the front here, there's going to be a seating area just in front of the feather boarding there. And we're going to have an archway. He says tripping over some pallets. So this is the pluot tree. So a cross between an apricot and a Japanese plum. So that's going to be interesting to see how that comes on. It looks pretty decent at the moment. Quite a decent sized specimen we got there. So I'm hoping that the light into the sun isn't too ridiculous as I walk back again. So these are the strawberries from this year. More green manure, even more green manure. What's left of the golden beetroot and the pak choy and the chard and we still haven't bothered really with the monster turnips, and we've still got 2 there. I don't think we'll be eating them now. And into what is now going to be the ornamental fruit bed, because it has picked up 4 new trees. This one is a bog standard Victoria plum. This one is a pear incredible. And this one is Shropshire damson, or damson Shropshire. And this is a gage. Oh, this is the label. Called Cambridge. Now we've healed in the remaining fruit trees, which are meant to be espalier, although to be honest they've I wouldn't really say they've been espaliered in a particularly obvious way. There's a few twigs been left on them. And the most amusing one is this peach, in the sense that it was bought as a fan-trained peach, and it's like ordering a bottle of wine and being sent a bunch of grapes without any instructions on how to do it yourself, because I would have expected it to have looked a little bit more like a fan. But having never bought fruit trees before, I don't know whether it's just common practice in the trade to advertise it to be something and then send what is basically a twig and expect you to do it yourself. But these will be going, the 3 apple espaliers we have here are going to be going on the 3 sides of the fruit garden there. And the peach will be going in front of the compost bins. Right, so just travelling round again. This is going to be a relatively short video. Mind you, most of mine are. And here we go, walking backwards. And that is it. So enjoy your gardening, and I will hopefully see you next month if I'm not covered in snow. Bye for now.